Okay, next from Cornelius Elementary School, Amari Venzor.
The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and critically. We must remember that intelligence is not enough, but intelligence plus character, now that is the goal of true education. If Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. were speaking at a march on Washington today, he would say, in today's economy, the educational system is failing, and more kids are dropping out instead of trying to hang in. Some states spend more money to imprison their youth rather than to simply send them to college. I find it interesting that the richest nation on earth hasn't given enough money to build better schools and pay teachers what they are worth. In the current educational system, the most effective educator is the one who recognizes the different learning styles of each student and is compassionate enough to consider them when conducting their daily instructions. An educator is a calling, not a backup plan. If teaching is your plan B, you cannot expect to turn out grade A students. If Dr. King were speaking at a march on Washington today, he would say, as I consider the past 50 years of progress, I can't help but wonder if for every 2 steps we have taken forward, we have taken 3 steps back. Have we fought so hard to instill black pride that we fail to include words like integrity, self-respect, and even a simple hi? Have we allowed economic and social status to lull us into a crippling complacency and a sense of entitlement? Simply meaning, are we putting $200 sneakers on children who can barely read or solve basic mathematical equations, rather than teaching them how to invest the same $200 into the actual shoe company? Have we been so busy trying to give our children what we didn't have that we forgot to give them what we did have? Love, respect, morals, and even standards? Instead of building a cohesive community, have we created a generation of crabs in a bucket? If Dr. King were speaking at a march on Washington today, he would say, your education is the key to open the doors of your opportunities. And as you pass through those doors, you do so with the authority to activate the promising future you have so diligently prepared for. As you pass through those doors, you will be confident that you're the right person at the right time for the right purpose. As you pass through those doors, you will realize that it is your responsibility to reach back and pull up the next generation. And most of all, as you pass through those doors, you will envision a parade of ancestors who fought, suffered, and died so that you would be able to walk through doors they weren't even allowed to knock on. Walk on floors that they could only scrub, and actually play golf on greens they weren't even allowed to caddy. These are the surgeons who dreamed of being surgeons. These are the janitors who dreamed of being judges. These are the trash collectors who dreamed of being teachers. And even the preachers who dreamed of being presidents will nod and smile with pride and say, it is well with my soul. So as I close today, if Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. were speaking at a march on Washington today, he would say, until the valley of educational expectation is exalted and the mountains of style over substance is made low, that as long as we have breath in our bodies, then there is still work to be done. Thank you.